Ladies and gentlemen, my name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome to another video. Today, guys, we're actually doing the announcement for our freaking series on the channel, guys. We're doing a Pokemon SacredGoldRuffled, and I'm really excited to be doing this because I've been wanting to do a series properly for a long time, and I finally sat down and I finally realized, you know what, it's time to do things the right way. So I have prepared everything, I've got everything ready for you guys, and in this video today, I will show you how you can send me eggs. Now, before we get started, if you don't know what an egglocke is, it's essentially a kind of a challenge where you guys send me made eggs. They will make, I'll show how to do that, by the way. I'll show in this video how to make your eggs, but essentially the whole thing is just like basically like a Nuzlocke, but with eggs that you guys submit. Now, I'm going to go through the rules really quick. First of all, first rule is if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you can't use it anymore, which means if a Pokemon of mine faints, it is done with. It's out. And if I black out, I lose the lock and I lose the game and I lose the challenge. So that's basically the first rule. The second rule is if I do find a Pokemon in the grass, I'm not allowed to catch it unless it's my first encounter. So I'm only allowed to catch the first Pokemon I encounter in each route. But also, on top of that, the final rule is that every Pokemon I catch in the first Pokemon I catch in each route that I can actually use, I'll need to switch out for an egg in my PC. And these eggs are going to be the eggs that you guys are going to send to me. Now, how to do this, guys? It's very simple. If you go down to the description, there's going to be a RAR file which you can download right here, this one. You're going to have to download this RAR file. Now, make sure that you have a 7-zip or WinRAR because you will need one of those programs to actually do this. So make sure you have one of those programs. I'll make sure to link to WinRAR down below so you guys can download WinRAR. It's needed to unbox this document file, essentially. But either way, so if we do that really quick, we unbox this, you'll see there are 3 files here that are very important. Now, what you can do is you just highlight them and move them to your desktop. Now, there are some important things here. If you want to go to the please read this, you can go there. If you don't know what you're doing and if you need some help, there should be some like extra little explanations there. You can go to our Discord, for example. You can get help there if you want to. But either way, what's important here is it's these 2 files, Pokemon Gen or PokeGen, and of course import this lad save file. Now, it's really important that you do this correct. So first of all, I'm going to open PokeGen EX. I'm going to wait for that to open because this is what you use to actually make your egg, and I'm going to show you how to make your egg properly. So here it is. So first thing is first, what you need to do is you need to go to File and then Open, and then what you need to do is go to your desktop and, of course, load this file right here, the import this, which is right here. So let's load that. And boom. Now, that's all you needed to do right there. After you've done that, you're pretty much just ready to start making your Pokemon. Now, there are a few rules for making the eggs, guys. Please follow these rules. 1, it can only be a first stage Pokemon. And what I mean by that is, if you wanted, for example, give me something like a Blastoise, I can't take that Blastoise, but if you give me a Squirtle, I can take that. But if it's something like an Absol that doesn't have an evolution, then I'll take it because it doesn't have an evolution, so it doesn't matter. So if it's just a single, like, stage Pokemon, so it doesn't have an evolution, then it's fine. And also if it's the first evolution of any Pokemon, so you can give me a Cyndaquil, you can give me a Bellsprout, whatever you want to give me a Nidoran, as long as it's the first stage. If it's a higher stage and it's like it just has an evolution, like any of that stuff, you can give it to me. And also you can give me legendaries. I will not be accepting any legendary, just so you guys understand. And also if you want to, you can make sure to also make them shiny. But either way, we'll go through what to do here. So first things first, let's search up a Pokemon. So let's go with something that's just easy. Let's go with what do we actually take, dude? This is really hard. Let's just go for a I think I don't know, we could take a Flygon, but I feel like it's kind of weird. Let's just go for a Phoebus. Okay. Either way, so here you go. So first things first is the species of the Pokemon. So you pick the Pokemon, which is easy peasy. Then you nickname it. So let's call it Bay. So there you go. You nickname it, and that shouldn't be too hard as well. You can also make sure to check this if you want to. I actually don't know if that. I actually don't think that is necessary, but either way. So next up is experience. Leave this on 0 and level. Leave that on 1. Do not touch that. That doesn't need to be changed because I'll be also, of course, leveling up the Pokemon myself. You know, in the game later on. But either way, that's not important. Either way, next up is nature. You can give me whatever nature you want to. If you want to make a actually viable Pokemon, you can go and do that. You have also here it's listed right there. You can see what all the natures do. It's like, you know, you got modest, which is plus you know, special attack minus attack, and such things. Essentially, it's all explained there if you want to know what it is. As for health items, you can give me whatever you want. I'm just going to give it an Adamant Orb, whatever, doesn't really matter. Next up, this is really important, by the way. Make sure to do this. Put the happiness to 255. Now, the reason for this is so I can actually get the egg to hatch quicker because of the sake of an actual Let's Play. And since I'm doing, you know, this is a series, I need to be able to actually hatch the eggs quickly enough so I can actually, you know, make progress. So make sure you of course, put the happiness on 255. It'll make my life a lot easier, and it'll be making it easier to actually do the series. We'll also be using stuff like a cheat code in the game to make things go faster, in the sense of like, you know, like just essentially hatching the eggs. It'll make it just go faster. Either way, next up is ability. Now for ability, I think you can also set this to whatever you want really, but make sure to actually set something that is like logical or whatever, and then really for that stuff, it really isn't that more important really there. Now what is really important is you go down here and just check mark this egg part. Make sure you check mark egg there, and also if you want to do this is up to you guys, also check mark shiny here. Now, we aren't done yet. We have a lot more things to add. If you go to Met, here you can also choose location, whatever. It really isn't really important if you want to press anything here, but make sure this is set to as egg, and this, I think that'll be automatically as egg if you actually have egg set over here, but it really doesn't matter much. But either way, go over to stats, and now on stats, just randomize IVs, or you can actually custom make them yourself. But if you just put random ones, I think it should be fine. If you want to do this is up to you guys. It really doesn't matter much. Now for attacks, make sure that the moves you give it are legal moves, like egg moves, or just moves that an actual, for example, let's say we have a Phoebus, give it a move that Phoebus actually would have, and not some crazy move like, I don't know, just don't give like a Phoebus flamethrower, wouldn't make much sense, or an ability, like a move that just wouldn't fit it, and that isn't a legal move that actually can be on the Pokemon. If you want to make sure, you know, see that all that stuff is right and you're making a legal Pokemon, you can always go to Cerebi, or to just any of these websites that kind of have like move sets and whatnot, Pokemon database, any of those sites, you can go there and check out what moves these Pokemon have, and you'll be set. So just make sure you set some moves that are actually logical, and you'll do that right there. And then over here, I think really just there's not much else to touch over on this side. I think you just leave this. But then we go back here. This is really important, by the way. So what you need to go is go back to main, then go to the F button here, find PID. Make sure to go to that. Make sure this is all set up here. If you want to keep it shiny, you can just, you know, just if you want it to be shiny, just make sure this is checked in here. And then all you really need to do is just, I think as far as I know, search it, and there you go. Once it's searched, you just pretty much just set. So now that you've done that, what you need to do is go over here, right-click, and just make sure you're on one of these boxes, one of these, whatever, whichever one you want to, really. Be on one of them, set, and there you go. There it is. Now, what you do with this egg is, it's very simple. Just highlight it, and then go to File, and then go to Save Pokemon from Tabs. And now, once you've done that, it will be very simple. So we go to Desktop here, and what we'll need to do is just very simple. You just save it as whatever you want to. And make sure you don't actually name it what the Pokemon is. Just call it like eggs for Ruffs. But just give it your own name, so not everybody has like the same name. But if you just do that, and then boom, once you've saved that, it should be pretty much done. And now I'm just going to find a file. Here it is. There you go. So there's the file. Now, all you do with this file now is you go to the email that is linked down below. Actually, no, it's not linked, but it's just an email. And I think it should be SacredGoldRuffled@gmail.com. And then you just email it to that email, and you're done. That's all you have to do. There's not much else to it. It's very simple, very straightforward, and I think that's all. If I missed anything here, if I messed up anything here in this video, there are videos out there. You can go watch, I think King Nappy, no, actually no, Shady Penguin. You can actually watch his video. He explains it really well. It's an in-depth, long video of how to send him eggs, but you can do the same thing if you want to send it to me. So if you want to check out his video, make sure to do that. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this, and I hope you guys are ready for this series. I'm excited. Make sure to drop a like down below and get hyped. The series should start probably, I think, tomorrow or on Friday. So I think I'll give it, actually, yeah, Friday. The series is starting Friday, so if you want to just, you know, have time to send in your eggs, you have today, you have Thursday, and then on Friday the series starts. So make sure to send in your eggs, because once you have sent in eggs, we won't be able to actually add in any more afterwards. It'll be it. Like, what you sent is it. There's going to be no more additions or no more extras added. So make sure to send in your eggs properly. And that's going to be it, guys. I hope you all did enjoy, of course, as per usual. My name's been RuffledRowlit. I'll see you all the next time. Have a great day, and bye-bye.